Hello YouTube and welcome to a new Techsloth video. This is all about the new Apple iPad Pros and the keyboard case Folio and the new Apple Pencil you can get with the devices. I am now using the device for over 1 day and I just unboxed the new cases and the new pencil. And you don't get especially much with the new Apple Pencil. You get your normal standard box where are some instructions. You don't get any stickers, there are no adapters, nothing. You don't get actually another spare tip here as well, so nothing. You only get one Apple Pencil. Everything is in the box, so I don't need to really show you anything special here. The most important thing is, or one of the most important things is, that the new Apple Pencil is now more expensive. It costs now 135 euros. The old Apple Pencil costs 100 euros. In direct comparison, yes, the new Apple Pencil is shorter, and this is my main point why I really like the new Apple Pencil over the old Apple Pencil, because the main complaint I always got over the old Apple Pencil that it was so long. So this one is nicer to hold in my hand. It's also not glossy, it's matte now. You only get the color white, and yes, it's lighter. And Apple changed the way you are charging the device. So on the old Apple iPads, you just plug in the Apple Pencil with the lightning connector. And this really looks stupid, but it works. Keep it 5 minutes and the Apple Pencil got enough juice for, I don't know, 2 weeks, a month or anything like that. So it's stupid, but it's okay because you only have to do it for a couple of minutes and you're ready to go. The new Apple Pencil is now magnetic and it can be charged wirelessly. It's not around 360 degrees anymore. You got on one side, like on the Microsoft Surface Pen, a flat side. This makes it a little bit nicer to hold, yes, but the main improvement is now, or the main advantage is, that you can now just put it on top of the Apple Pencil, of the new iPad Pro. It holds there. The magnetic thingy is really strong. Let's see if I can show you. I can't. It's in the case. Oh, let's try something. Can I hold the Apple iPad just on? Oh no, you can't hold the iPad only on the pencil. But just look at this. The pencil is really attached strong to the iPad, so you won't lose it. The second thing is that it will be charged now. Yes, you got wireless charging. You connect it this way, so no more plugging in, and it's charged all the time, and you can transport it with ease. The downside is now is the old Apple Pencil working with the new iPad Pros? No. Is the old Apple Pencil or the new Apple Pencil working with the old iPad Pros? You can guess it. No, you definitely need a new Apple Pencil if you get the new iPad Pros. So this is that. But I'm really willing to pay a little bit extra, in this case 35%, which is huge. But they really made this here better. Now we go over to the new Smart Keyboard Folio. The Folio part is new. The old Smart Keyboard was just like one of those cases, not really a case, like those smart cover thingies, which you only attached with the magnetic connector and with the smart connector down here. It's only protecting the front, not the back side, but it felt nice. And one of the really nice things were that if you wanted a keyboard and use the iPad Pro like a notebook, for example, you just attach it, it's really fast, and if you're done with it, you just can remove it. And you get a normal iPad now, which you can carry around, which you can use on the sofa, on your couch to consume or anything. So this was really a nice, fast way to change or to hook your iPad up with a keyboard without having to fuss to put on a whole case around it and then be carefully with the corners if you remove the iPad from the case. So now I unboxed the Smart Keyboard Folio, which came with really nothing much of information. Just you get your standard information, so you don't get any adapters, nothing here, no stickers, you just get the keyboard case. And then it looks like something you bought for 10 bucks from China. The material feels or looks the same as on the outside of the old Smart Keyboard, But if you, in the moment you touch it, this was just such a disappointment. This just feels cheap. This is something that you maybe would buy for 10 bucks on some Asian store, on a market if you're going through East Asia or anything like that. This does not really feel nice. Now I know Apple will tell you, oh yes, it's the same strength, it's a nice material, a great finish, and it's way lighter than the previous case. Yes, definitely. This is really much lighter than the old keyboard case. Yes, I give Apple that. But in comparison, it just feels cheap. This is the thing I'm complaining about here. Now, what about attaching the iPad Pro fast and easy with the case? This is not a problem as well, because you don't get any corners here. You just put your iPad there, it connects with the magnetic port automatically, and then it's in there, and it holds. Let's see, there you can see the magnet is definitely strong enough to hold the iPad in place, but if you flip it over, you can just remove the iPad from the case. So especially the same thing now. You're using it as a keyboard, you're typing on it, and now you're done and you just want to use it as an iPad. You just pull it out and you're ready to go. You want to use your iPad again as a typing machine, a typewriter or anything. You just put it in and you're ready to go. So this is something I'm not really afraid about. So this is the same thing. You can attach it and you're ready to go. Of course, you can use the smart keyboard to enter your PIN, or we also got auto flip to wake on. And if I'm now sitting in front of the case, it will automatically lock on if I swipe up or press a button in the moment where it's unlocked. So you have to get the timing right. So I open it, it's unlocked, I press a button and I'm ready to go. So this definitely works. Carrying it around, I still don't like the feeling here. And in comparison with the old smart keyboard, you now get two angles. You get this hard angle and let's compare it with the old. There you can see it. So this is way more straight. This is not 90 degrees, but at least 80. And now we can change it over to there, which is a little bit more flat than on the old iPad. So, it's an improvement. You get now two angles. I really would like if they built in their own stand into the iPad, like Microsoft is doing it. But it's okay. In terms of size, the new iPad Smart Folio case is a little bit smaller from the typing area than its predecessor. It's a little bit smaller. You definitely will notice it, and especially if you look from both devices directly from the front. This looks, okay, the camera, you can't really see it, but I tell you, while I'm standing here and looking at it, this is you will notice this is smaller than that. But typing on it, I have to say, no problems at all. So this is, you get a nice type feeling, and in terms of noise level, this is definitely louder than the old one. You get here a little bit more pressure, you get the feeling that you're typing more, that you're really pushing something, and you get this louder feedback noise, let's call it this way. Oh, and one thing I've not yet showed you. So typing, this is nice, you can do it, I can live with it. The other thing is, what about the new Apple Pencil? Because I totally forgot. Type on it, it will start the Notes app. Let's see. And I'm now, this is just fantastic. So no matter what I'm drawing, how I'm drawing, this goes fast. I got no lag here. This really feels like I'm writing on a piece of paper. And now we got this double tap feature here, which is not on the flat side, but on the rounded side. I tap it twice and head over to the eraser, for example. And I can just switch between pencil and eraser again. And this is a really nice feature. So this is it. So overall I have to say, I don't like that Apple has risen the prices. I can live with the new way. I like the two angles. I can get typing and the sound. Yes, so I can live with all that. I really like the improvements on the pencil more than on the keyboard. And that's it. So, but how much is an improvement those devices or these additional things to your iPad Pro will be? I'm going to figure out in the next couple of weeks. So this is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you all in the next video.